So you get to do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
The former ICC prosecutor returned to the scene after months of silence over the Kenyan post-election violence cases during an extensive interview on Radio Netherlands. Ocampo disclosing that some diplomats had tried to use the Hague-based court to block Jubilee Alliance flag bearers Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto from the March 2013 presidential contest.
Then was people vote. It was not my business. There were some diplomats asking me to do something more to prevent Kenyatta or Ruto to compete for the elections. And I said, it's not my role. Judges in Kenya should do that. And if they authorize them to compete, people will vote. And if people vote for them, we have nothing to say.
Majority Leader Aden Duale now says that Ocampo's remarks will feature prominently during a Jubilee Coalition Parliamentary Group meeting that will be held at State House, Nairobi tomorrow and chaired by President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Sisi sasa tunataka tu Ocampo ajipeleke mahakama ya ICC kama witness na atoe hiyo ushahidi na hiyo testimony. Na aseme hii maneno ya Uhuru na Ruto na Sang na Muthaura ilikuwa ni njama ya kumfanya Mheshimiwa Raila na ODM washike ushukani.
Ocampo during the interview revealed that he had relied on the Commission of Inquiry into the 2007-2008 post-elections commissions chaired by appellate Judge Phillip Waki. Though the Waki Commission made public its report, it kept a secret a list of persons alleged to bear the greatest responsibility over the chaos that claimed over 1,000 lives. The names were kept in an envelope that was handed to Chief Mediator Kofi Annan, who later passed it over to Ocampo for prosecution when Kenya failed to establish a local judicial process to deal with the post-election violence situation. And that secret envelope is a target for the Jubilee lawmakers.
Na afungue ile bahasha na aseme ni nani ako ndani, kama ni Mheshimiwa Duale, kama ni nani. Hiyo bahasha lazima tujue ili watoto wetu na sisi wengine tulale mzuri. Hiyo bahasha lazima. In fact, is an agenda for me. Because you can't have an amorphous envelope. That envelope must be opened now that Ocampo has spoken.
Though Ocampo did not disclose the identity of the envoys he alleges wanted to use the Hague-based court to stop Kenyatta and Ruto from vying for the presidency, the Jubilee parliamentary team claims that there was a conspiracy by the Western nations to ease former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's passage to State House by eliminating his rivals from the race.
Well, what he's saying in a nutshell is that the Kenyan case was a political case. The Kenyan case was the Western powers wanted individual candidates in the name of Raila Amolo Odinga and ODM to ascend to power. And the political sacrificial individuals was the current President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Deputy William Ruto, so that Raila can become the president and ODM can form the government. That's basically what Ocampo has said.
Ameona kesi inaenda kuanguka. He is trying to clean himself.
During the interview, Ocampo also outlined how he arrived at the list of 6 suspects and why retired President Mwai Kibaki and his main competitor in the 2007 presidential poll, Raila Odinga, were not considered for prosecution at The Hague.
We have no information about Mr. Odinga involved in the killings. Yeah, he was part of the Ruto campaign, of the Ruto Alliance. But we have information that Ruto was allegedly involved in the organizing the attacks, but nothing about Odinga himself. Sam, there was zero allegation that Kibaki himself was involved. There were some people talking about his wife, but was marginal, but zero about Kibaki.
Odinga has repeatedly denied that he fixed Kenyatta and Ruto at the ICC and blamed the 10th Parliament for shooting down the coalition government's attempts to establish a local judicial mechanism to handle the post-election violence cases as recommended by the Waki Commission. Francis Gachuri, Sunday Live.